Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Factorio with Brightblade, Bob's Mod Edition. Last time we were working on trying to get wood. So I spent a little bit of time, got some silicon and got glass. I don't actually have that factory set up anymore because I need the parts for other things. So, what we're going to do is start setting this thing up so that we can get all this wood down. Oops, I keep forgetting. I don't need it down here yet. Okay, let's do this right. What we want to do, let's see how would be the best way to do it. Let's not even come around the corner here yet. What we're going to do is, this one probably needs to stay. Oh wait, no, we can't really do that. Well, we can do it like that, so it's out of the way. I just don't want it cutting into the steel line and filling itself into the steel line. Looking to see what I need. I got them here somewhere. They're there. Okay, so we're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna go there. Because I want, what I want to do is, if I remember correctly, we need 2 into each of these. I just had this all set up too. It's not like it's that hard to do. Okay, so we got that set up. I had it set up a little bit different way, but I think this is actually going to be a better way because I had a balancer and everything in the system, and I don't think we really need to balance it. During the time in between, I was able to get, I've gotten quite a bit of stuff done, so as you'll probably see, I have quite a bit of things researched. Okay, so I need to go over here. I already have a board and board stuff going in, but we'll worry about that later. I wanted stuff to start running. Okay, so let's bring that down here. Alright, so this is going to bring our boards down here and run them into this machine, which we've already been doing technically. I do have a couple more boards. I'm going to get rid of them. Just toss them into that machine. Okay, and then as you can see, they're coming out this side over here. What I'm actually thinking about doing is setting these up so they have one wire machine and then put the boards in the middle, but for right now I'm not going to worry about it. I'd like to have them on both sides of the belt, but it's not super important right now to have them on both sides of the belt. So we have this running all the way down here, obviously, and we're going in. We're not getting a ton of these guys in. They're pretty much getting scooped up before they even get past the first one. But it is getting stuff done. Excuse me. Anyway, that's kind of what I was working on last time. So, what I want to work on this time is we're going to kind of, the reason we put these buildings in like this, and as you can see I'm just about full, is because we want to supplement the steel and iron. And there's really not, I'd have to tear this whole thing out to really do it if I wanted to do it here. I probably could do it here, but the problem is we got, let's see, how big is that building? It would actually fit. So if we really wanted to, we'd be tearing out the steel to do it, but actually let me look at that again. I'm not sure if that's right. Oops, wrong one. So that would, why does it, I had it fitting before. Oh, because we're not at the spots where we could actually. I'd actually have to have one in the corner up there at the top. I think we could actually do this. We can't do steel though. So let's actually go over to iron. We're going to supplement this one in iron. What do I want? What do I want? Let's just grab, let's grab slag processing since we're gonna have a lot of slag out of this, and then, because we're gonna move, right now we're just gonna kind of, do this so that it'll work. I actually had this thing set up with, oh wait, we can't put it in here. We cannot, now that I think of it, because there's no room in here. Okay, so what we're going to do is just try and set up another line of iron, more or less. We do need some coal over here, so we will be bringing the coal over. But let's see. Let's bring this up. I didn't really explain this, did I? Anyway, these are the greenhouses here. We drop seedlings and water in there, and they create trees, which make wood. Then these guys right here take the wood and make seedlings, or it kicks it out onto the side belts. I think these are like 90 seconds or something like that. Yeah, 90 seconds. And I'm just kind of bringing them out here, and then making a double row of them when they get here because it works. So anyway, what we want to do is we're going to set up our normal crushing system, except for we're going to be building to back towards the back, kind of. Let's see, we need excuse me, we need stone, and then we need the other crusher. Now the nice thing about this ore sorting is when we put this in, let's see, how did I do that before? Is that right? Yeah. We put this in. We have ore sorting there. This not having long reach is really annoying me. I don't know what's wrong with long reach, but it's just not working. Okay, for the moment we're going to kick the rock out over the top. But let's see, I need a box, don't I? Do I have a steel box or even an iron box? I don't care. Okay, so we're just going to stick it out in that box for the moment. So let's set this thing up. We got that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here to this silo. And we're going to make a unit here in the silo where we can kick stuff out. Now right now we're just going to run 2 out because we don't really... I don't think we need the belts extremely full. This will work. Oops. And we're going to just run this right out until we see the other unit, and we'll just hook her right up. Right, and then we'll put our 2 units in there like we always do. Okay, and then did we run out of steel? No, we didn't. Okay, so what I want to do is I want one, so I want it right there. And I think we need one right, it can go anywhere actually, near there, so this one can go right here. Whoops, helps actually. I keep forgetting long reacher's not working. So then since we're running the blue, since we're running blue ore, we want to set these guys to blue ore, as usual. We're going to ditch that in there. Now this guy, we need to set the sorter to run to crush sapphire, or sapphire, however. I guess it must have set it as it kicked it in there or something. So, now that we got that, we need to kick that into a warehouse. But what I want, let's see. Yeah, we need one going into the warehouse. Is that the right thing? Yeah, it's the warehouse, but I need these guys going in. Let's just kick, we'll do 2, because there's actually there's 3 items in there, so let's actually do 3, we could actually do 4 if we really wanted to, but I don't need 4, I don't think, in there. So then we're going to put in the warehouse here. And we'll put some, give them a little power. think we can go here. Okay, so that's, as you can see, we're getting the copper ore, the iron ore, and the slag in there, which really helps. I think we're actually going to start doing this stuff other places as we do the trains, but for right now this will work. Okay, did I run out of them again? No, I just threw them in the wrong spot. So the next thing we need is we need these blast furnaces. This is where we need coal. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to I'm going to put these way out on the edges like this. Actually, I think we can I don't remember. I think we can get away with them right there. The reason I want the room is we need to bring coal in. And what we're going to do is we're going to put one blast furnace there and one blast furnace there. And then we can sneak the coal line either in, or we can sneak it, actually sneak it in between, but I got the blast furnace in the wrong spot. Yeah, I think we can actually come in and sneak right in between, and we'll put coal in like that. Oh, shoot. Okay, so it's my bad. We need it right there. So yeah, we need to bring coal into this. We're going to set these up for iron ingots. And then we'll let's see what's the best way to sneak up here. I think really should get some light over here. Okay, so we're gonna come up. I think we're just gonna do this the easy way. We're gonna have to do something different with stone later on, or we'll have to move this. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, since we really don't need that guy there anymore, we need the power pole, but we can put in a normal power pole now. So let's just go come all the way over to here. Oops. It's okay, I don't want it hooked anyway. Okay, so that'll give us fuel going down here to this machine. So it gives that'll be giving us our iron ingots once it's done. Do I have enough iron to make more? Yes, I do. We're just going to make a bunch here, but I need some right away. And let's see. Okay. We can't even make that one. Why is it showing that one? Let's just go ahead and get cement. I think I'm trying to remember how I did this. I kind of had a way that this all sat, and okay. So it's got to go that way. And that one's going to go there. And that'll give us power there, or we'll have to get some power here. Once I move out of the way. Okay, that's what I did differently before. I actually made a thing. The reason these dumb little power poles are sitting down here is because I was trying to get rid of them. I guess we could throw them in the blast furnace, let the blast furnace burn them. Where'd they go? Okay, I guess they don't work as fuel. Oh! I forgot that. That's not in the right spot. Okay, so we need to bring... We'll come down to right there, and then we need to go get some more steel so we can make more of them. Make another 13. So now the blast furnace will start making, well, that's good. They need 24 of this ore, which We've got plenty of ore. Shoot, we're making those right now. So let's just set up the next spot. So next we have to do is put in the casting machines. I've already got MK2s, so I've been using MK2s. And then we'll set these up here in just a second. We're gonna just run this across like this. Actually, this one here, let's actually go like this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna okay, that'll work like that. So then we're gonna go like this and like, oops, I'm sorry. My bad. That goes there. That goes there. And then what we're gonna do is set this up like this so that this one will load to the outside of the line, this one will load to the inside of the line. I think we can actually, you can't quite get away with two of these guys on the same line, so I tried. Obviously that's why I have one in another one yet in my backpack. Let's see. So we'll come down from there like that, and then we'll just shift this over one. Well, actually, may as well just go like this. And we'll go like that. So all we need now is some pipe, and we got some steel pipe here. So we'll toss that in each spot. And let's see. Are we just not crushing enough, or what's the deal? Okay. That don't have too much stuff in it, but there's no rocks in the chest. Oh. Okay, there we go. I figure why we weren't crushing anything. So we're slowly starting. No, we're gonna get an excess of copper. Later on, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick the copper out this side, and we'll bring it out over here and stick it into another warehouse. And then we'll probably have another line for the slag as well. We may actually be starting to process slag here in the near future, because I think I've got all the parts to do that. So we're just waiting for 24 of this iron ore. Man, that's kind of slow. I wish I could have centered this a little bit better, so we could have done this a little better. Even though we can't get two on this or on the other side, let's get two going here. Or won't that? Oh, we just don't have enough iron. Okay. This will probably take, we may actually have to set up another one of these. What we should have done was set this up over here and done it. We'll worry about it later. This is just temporary. This is this kind of a show kind of setup, but we're also trying to run a second line of iron into the temporary bus. So these guys are slowly filling up the 24. Why aren't those going to here? Oh, I guess if I set these correctly, now we can start bringing the ingots in. Okay, I know what that is. I don't think we can actually do that one. We cannot. Let's grab, I want advanced material processing so we can get a little bit better furnaces. Okay, so these guys sit and do all this stuff, and once we get, we got enough there, so why are we not, oh, of course, why would I have everything set up? Sure, so, as you can see, once we get going, it actually moves pretty fast. I think it's actually a heck of a lot better than the other one. I'm gonna run over and see what we got, where we got space to go into. Because what we want to do is we want to get, let's see, where do we want to be? We want to be here. this is actually where we want to hook in, is right into this one right here. So what we're going to do is bring that up like that. Oh, I guess I don't have the thing that does that. I thought I downloaded all the pieces of the Bobs mods, but I'm still missing a few pieces here and there. There was one that actually, when you'd click that, it'd actually take the pieces out in between. Okay, so we actually need to. So this will help fill up the system over there. How are we doing for time-wise? Got going to the wrong screen. Okay. So yeah, one of the next things we're going to be doing, obviously, like I said, we're going to build this exact same system, kind of like next door, and then we'll run copper over as well. I'm not sure if this thing is big enough. I mean, this is all just get us going kind of things. After we get things set up and actually start being able to do more than just this, doing the ore sorting processing, we will we'll probably start. Well, I want cement and stuff before we really start doing any of it, but yeah. So we're getting quite a bit of copper in here. Getting some slag, but this is actually starting to look pretty good. I mean, that's not. I mean, for only 2 machines running, that's pretty good. I mean, I'd like to have, when we do this, we're probably going to have, like, I don't know, what does this take for time-wise? Takes 4 seconds, so we'll have at least 4 of them. But what is this? That only takes 4 seconds, so it'll be 1 to 1. I think this is also a 4-second, yeah. So all these are, you know, 1 to 1 ratio, but to get 4 at a time, you know, get 1 per second, we need 4 of these units. And 1 per second, I believe, fills up a yellow belt, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right now. Actually, we're putting out about 2 a second. Actually, I think is what we're putting out for as far as the final product. We get this big gap in here. That's the only thing I don't like. But I think that's just because we're running out here. We don't have enough. What we really need is when we do another one, when we do like the light blue or something, we'll actually go on the other side. I wonder why this thing's not. See, we're kicking out at the same rate. Oh, I see. It started taking just from the one side, so of the belt. So maybe what we'll do is we'll actually use all the spaces, and that'll help us fill that up a little bit. Of course, we didn't have that in there, so that didn't help. So that'll actually that's actually all the spaces on this side to continue. So if we can just keep these full, these guys over here will crush a little bit faster. We're okay on stone for the time being. If we really need to, we'll widen this out and put one of these in there and let it fill it. But as you can see, we're not going to fill one of these really quick. I mean, I got too much slag on me. I do have some stone on me, but I'm going to dump it in the box for now. And we have wood, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, we can get around on that side. So we're doing pretty good here. I mean, our wood's nice and full. This would never keep up to a blue belt, that's for sure. But we just have to have more units to do that. And you know, we're doing pretty good here. I think what we're gonna do is well, Yeah, let's just do the cheap way of doing it. We're not going to balance it, we're just going to start pushing it out. This way we'll have 2 all the way down the belt. And I don't know if we're actually doing really well. I'm actually thinking what we're going to have to do is add on to this whole system, but do I even have another blue? I think I used the blue here. Well, can we downgrade? Oh, that is still that. I didn't build the blue. I had a blue that oh, that was made earlier when I was messing around and not doing things the way it was supposed to be done. Okay, so let's just go ahead and grab another blue one here. What we're gonna do is we'll put it over here so it's set up once this is done, and then we'll put the iron on the far side. So we'll just come across like that. And then we'll have to have one up here. There's our blue. I want this running at a normal speed instead of just slow. Let's see, we need iron into there. Okay, come on. And we need power here. Okay, so we'll put power there with that. And then we'll put another gray one in here. I'm just trying to get the time to at least 25 minutes, and then, so we're not stopping the video at 20 minutes or something dumb like that. I think that's what I was gonna do before, was put 2 on each of these. And then we'll go like that. That should work. We'll put power in like that. We'll go like that again. Oops, wrong way. Okay. And that'll help get everything going. Keeps wanting to do that one, it's hilarious. I don't think let's get the chlorine processing going, because that's one of the things I'm going to be doing here in the near future is chlorine. Well, actually, I think it's I think we'll be doing sulfur actually first, but because once we start processing other things, we should be going pretty quickly. I just mainly want this little system set up and running. I mean, for all I know, we may actually move to a new spot and actually build the actual base itself in a new spot and leave all this run so that we can get this, because let's see, what is our next color that we need? We're going to need blue, and I think for blue we need is blue the one that needs batteries? That's explosives. Nice. I know we need logistics too here, because we need we need to get some better belts. Let's just let this thing, I don't want to stop anything from processing right now, so we are actually just about ready to end the video, so nice. This is working much better now. We may end up running this. Now what I looked at is these guys take 1 second each on one board. This makes a board every half a second, which we could actually we could put these all in electronic things. I don't think we can put this. Can we put this one in electronic? No, that one cannot be made in electronic, but these two could be made into electronic systems, and that would really speed things up a little bit. Nice, we're really starting to bring the iron in. That's what I wanted, was to get more iron. Like I said, we can actually, from this same ore, we can do we can do copper, but shoot, I'm caught in between everything. Okay, the light blue that we have over here can actually, if I'm not mistaken, I have one. Let me go grab one of these. I'm not going to actually do anything with it. I'm just going to slap it down so we can take a quick look. Okay, if we go light blue, it gives us exactly the same thing. It just gives us more copper. Our copper is our main one. So let's grab the inserter capacity bonus. Is that what we wanted, or do we want? Oh, we want that. We want the reverse factory. But if we do this one, we get more copper out of the deal. But then we can do the copper into. We can put our copper into this one as well. I kind of want to try and move those, maybe do like a fast inserter thing, and just kind of bring them out here as fast as we can, and just empty that whole entire thing out and bring it out here somewhere where we can do a similar one, and then just have the purples, the filter inserters, one going this way kicking iron in here, one going out kicking copper the other way, and just do it up. But I think we can bring this blue ore out here, or we could actually, if we really wanted to, we could turn this whole system around and actually do it that way. But I think we're just about out of time. Yes, we are. So I will see you in the next video, and I'm thinking we're probably going to be doing slag processing.